No. People don't think, they don't think stuff like that though, right? But when your child can't pay attention to school, what you gonna do? You gonna send them to the doctor and they gonna give them some pills, huh? When you know what I'm saying? When we so like backwards. If you got a man that thinks he's a woman, you don't think that's some type of psychological like illness? Tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe JackHellaClassic just thinking, right? I'm just overly thinking. Maybe something wrong with JackHellaClassic because he think that men should just be men. He don't think men should turn into women. He don't believe in that. So something is wrong with JackHellaClassic. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm old school. I might be old school. Maybe. But I know damn well I'm not this new school shit. I'm not this new school shit. Come in Atlanta, you got men, you know what I'm saying? Men out here giving passes at other men. Come on, man. That ain't what we raising out here. We out here raising men. We ain't raising no fags, man. We not. We just not. It's something we can't, I'm not going to agree with it. I'm not even going to act like I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a disrespectful person. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to cause harm, and I don't wish harm upon you. But I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Well, I gotta agree with it. Well, I gotta agree with it because y'all accepted that shit because some... Why? I gotta agree with it because y'all... what the fuck? People weird, man. People out here with fucking mental illnesses and y'all letting that shit just... People out here dressing like whole transgenders and people just not even paying attention to that shit. Like, damn, that's fucked up, really. That person needs some fucking psychological help. You think you're something that you're not. You're being delusional. All the way to the point to where you want to change your physical appearance to meet the standards in your mind. Like, you don't think that's some, like, I mean, that shows us the level that we done got deep into these devil's game. We done got deep into these devil's game. You look around, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta, man. We done got deep in these devil's game, man. We don't even fucking know we in these devil's game. You get to defending the devil because there's black people out there, right, that'll die defending gay people. We wasn't gay when we came here. We was no gay people. No gay people. Wasn't no homosexuals on those ships that came here. It wasn't no homosexuals. The black Native Americans that was here, they wasn't no homosexuals. They didn't get down like that. None of that shit. Niggas was out here getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, no, that was a, what's it called again? That was like alien. Like when we think about aliens and shit like that, homosexuality was totally taboo. Nigga didn't know what the fuck, those thoughts didn't even register. You know, that didn't even register. But we love white people. White people done gave you all of their homosexual, all of that. And since they made it okay, since white folks made it okay, now black folks think it's cool. Now black folks think it's cool. Kim Kardashian father is a transgender, so I guess homosexuality is cool. That's what folks be going. I guess that be going through people's mind. They call Kanye West crazy, but Bruce fucking Jenner just turned himself into a whole woman. But you call Kanye West crazy. Nobody paid attention to that shit, huh? This nigga just turned himself into a... He just woke up one day and said, I just want to think that's a fucking illness? Man, what the fuck be going on in the world? Like, what? Like, really? What the fuck? Am I the only person that be like seeing shit for what it is? Or maybe I just be tripping. Maybe I be tripping. Maybe I just be going on to the deep end. But, man, it's a whole, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Nigga in Atlanta, you go to the mall in Atlanta. What the fuck? Men ain't men no more. Men, hey, what's? Men ain't like. It's an attack on masculinity, man. Attack on masculinity. Ain't nothing wrong except when it becomes, you know, aggressive and too controlling and all of the toxic traits that come along with toxic quote unquote masculinity. But traditionally, there's nothing wrong with masculine energy. Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to be a man. You know? Like, y'all still know that it's cool to be a man. You still know that, right? It's still cool to be a man. It's still cool. Don't let white folks have you thinking differently. Because they done put a lot of gay rappers out there, you know what I'm saying? So now niggas just be, damn, maybe being a man ain't what's up no more. People be thinking manhood is just a trend or some shit. There's not no trend, nigga. You born like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just get an option. Like, hey. Like, hey. Man, people in this world is crazy, and there's a lot of people that agree with other crazy people. That's what's going on. There's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here, and there's, excuse my language, and then there's a lot of crazy people that agree with them. So now that becomes normalized, and it becomes popularized. So once it becomes popularized, everybody is watching that shit. So now that shit becomes cool. Boom. Honey, 50 years ago, you couldn't tell black people fucking trans lives matter. You couldn't walk, nigga, you couldn't walk in front of no black person and say trans lives matter. They could be like, what the fuck is a trans? First of all, I don't know what the hell that is. It sounds like you talking about some voodoo, dark magic shit. You need to get that shit up out of here. Fuck is a tranny? What you mean? What is that? That don't even, is that a word? What is that? What is a nigga? Like, man. But we gonna get better though. We gonna get better though. We gonna get better, man. It's just that, you know, our people, we don't know no better. We don't know no better. So you gotta give people time to wake up. You gotta drop the seeds, and you just gotta be the example. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, get at people, but sometimes it could be frustrating. You know, when you're dealing with black people, it could be frustrating because you know that they done had the answers, but they totally ignored it because they don't want to be accountable. You don't want to be accountable. You want to ignore it. I can tell you the mindset, you know, because I done studied, right, a lot about what's going on inside the minds of these homosexuals. And it always, every story that these homosexuals, I done studied these people. Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I done studied these people. They always come back with the same story. They done got, you know, tampered with at an early age. At an early age, somebody from the same gender or opposite gender, it really don't fucking matter. But they were molested at a young age. That's, you know, that's usually the root issue. 85%, that's the root issue, beloved. It's the root issue. So you're not even talking about the issue. You going through some type of trauma and you living out that trauma for the rest of your life. That's what the homosexuals are doing. They living out their childhood trauma for the rest of their life. And they normalize that shit. because they were probably sexually aroused by that shit, so that confused them. They was confused. And we don't live in a society that helps people psychologically. We don't live in that type of society. We live in a society that wants to throw shit under the rug. Like, no, that's just a fucking choice. How the fuck you just choose to wake up and be a woman? Like, maybe I'm thinking too hard, huh? But it just seems odd to me. Maybe it ain't odd to nobody else. But in Atlanta, it's an epidemic going on. In Atlanta, it's an epidemic going on. All these brothers all feminine. You know what I'm saying? They all feminine. Just come on, man. Just be a man. You know what I'm saying? Do all that homo shit out. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking to other men, like, just be a man. You know? Like, what the fuck? It's like, don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just, like, I don't be, man, shit. This world fucked up, man. It's crazy. But the world gonna get better, though. It's already getting better. But it's just like, you done seen this shit, and like, what the fuck people done lost themselves into? Like, that shit ain't normal. And we gotta talk about this shit because it ain't been talked about, really. It ain't really